we're in Blacksburg, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. It must be time for Enter Sandman. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Kirk Herbstreit, and we are fired up like everybody else. Time now for Enter Sandman. Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He'll stroll into the end zone.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Joyner. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
And the Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw again. This time, a completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Hokies.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joyner. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And the defense swings, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Virginia 10, 7.
Bringing it out, it's Joyner. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the football.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. That's caught. It's Wiggins. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 to try to get this drive going.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The Hokies hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab by the receiver. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This drive they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Movement here from the tight end. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. QB decides to keep it here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Bringing pressure. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With sure hands, it's Roberts.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. He keeps it on the design run. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
2nd down after that short completion. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Throwing for his running back. Right down the middle. It's Joyner. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Play action here on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking to throw here. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Complete to the tight end. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. And that's
first down and 10.
First down.
Looking for a man. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Glenn. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
He's brought down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's past the marker and still going. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
31, Virginia Tech, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Running back with the football.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Wiggins. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
You know, the defense put initial pressure on this quarterback. They forced him out of the pocket, but he breaks contain, gets to the outside, gets out of bounds for some positive yards, but he is short of the 1st down.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Hey, good job by the defense here, not being surprised on 3rd down and 1. The offense elects to throw the ball instead of running for the 1st down, and the defense is able to come up with a sack.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the Hokies pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. It's second down. To bootleg here. Looking for a late deep throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The receiver grabs it. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. The Hokies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Here we go. Convoy.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The pocket breaking down. And he's tackled out at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
3rd and goal, will try to run it in. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really